Why hello there, I'm Sarcastic Raptor and welcome back to some more Stellaris alpha modding. And what we're going to do is actually just click off all these star bases because there's not a million. And we're just going to keep on doing what we've been doing, just trying to expand, getting more territory and just having a good old time of it. So really we want to go to Tram, Hiban, Gull, Suta, Eroth, Tidis, then decide which way to go down. Oh, UV lasers, that's good. Derelict shipyard, we should study that. I like to have more variation, but at the same time auxiliary fire control, secondary. These are pretty useful, FDL inhibitors. Ooh. I don't know, FDL inhibitors. Oh, how many you've got? I'm not doing as well in food as I'd like, though we have maxed out. I would like a monument here, that's the problem. Biocultivator. A shuttle port, that is pretty cool. Well, we're low in society really, security agency. Gene clinic, you give me 2 society. I think we're just going a biomedical lab complex. Super. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's build one of them. Jesus, it's good. Can't still being touch projects. Repurpose. Oh God, my speakers nearly just fell over there. We can gain an extra science vessel by doing that. You are just not doing much now, are you? Well, you can still survey lab, but we are reaching what we can really get up to. But we can all explore as well. Get yet another scientist. Put you into industry prep club. We'll just all put you in a work explore at the moment. You are gonna. I wouldn't try and go in there. If I was you, I wouldn't try to go head to that more. Right, what our fleet's looking like? The Higma Armada. We're going to upgrade them all a little bit. Also, I'm going to turn down the music a little bit. But I am gonna turn up the visor voice volume just a little bit when I can find it. So car can be upgraded. More Unity is delicious. And you're up here. No, I don't really need you up there, do I? Really, building a starbase there is important, just so we can lock this down and get that. I'm gonna try and really, if we can, we really just want to try and get to Tauros. Tauros? Yeah, just so we can lock these in, because these can't come out otherwise. Railgun research is finished as well, and I can look at exo mining networks. Wouldn't be the worst idea. New afterburners, swarm missiles, star holds just to get the bigger bases. They would take a while though. I think we'll go for this basic strike craft so we can produce them from hangar bays. Upgrade this as well. There's a few follow-up places in the shell and another planet in Galapagos, so we still need to look at colonising more we do. Really, where's my other construction ship that's down here? Yeah, you're building a starbase anyway, which is good. We're still making all you happy. At the moment we're going for society research, which is absolutely fine. We ain't going to enlighten them or anything at the moment. We're going to behave. We want to keep the follow-up survey as a thing, because I like that, I do. Automation drive, that'd be really good for buildings. What else expired? Completed a few more constructions. There we have. Oh, I didn't actually see what an active building was. That was a bit silly. We can still colonise a few more. You're at 16. We don't know what's there. You're at 2390. That is delicious. Yeah, well, we can't colonise it yet. Can we not? Oh, he has a plane colony. Oh, he sent out a colony ship there. Okay, cool. Okie doke. The shell. We can still make use of that we can, in my opinion. Got a bit more resources. How much we could bear? That's 3 research stations, Screeching Abyss. You're building that. Piracy risk is still likely.
Research concluded.
Research is the Alien Zoo and Xenofauna studies. I don't think we need a new capital building as of yet. We might go for a trade station, which get rid of food it would. Or a cantina, which isn't bad. I think we'll actually go for the bureaucracy bits to get a few more leaders. This would be quite important. Like, this needs to be a station, really. Not a starport, I think. Yeah, we're going to get a starport there because this is connecting to this system and this little constellation, which could go even further out. So I'll put you an auto explore. Quite happy for you just to do your thing at the moment. We know there's a few empires near us. You like us. Let's just see who doesn't like us. Yeah, these both still hate us, but we're getting into a situation where we're not in the worst sort of state in terms of... Are you trading research here? Research. Let's check in research. You're not trading research on me, but would you want to trade research on me? No, you would not. You're not doing anything with me either. You're really not interested in energy credits at all. You like energy credits, though. I'll throw you some energy credits and get you to like me more, because I would like a research agreement with you.
Construction project concluded. Fleet enhancement
Just to improve our fleets, just to get the fleet power slightly up.
System survey concluded.
That's looking good. If we can just keep rocking this. So really, we just want boom, boom, bump, 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 and get that. So all this is a mine then.
Receiving transmission.
Oh, well, they were just happy to give me a load of energy credits for no apparent reason there. That's fine. I just gave them some energy credits and they're just giving me all those energy credits back. Is that biomass? No, exotic foods. You could build a Xeno zoo here, alien zoo here, couldn't you? Yes, you could. That's what we're going to do. Build an alien zoo. But a way to entice the locals than with a zoo. That is another faction.
Receiving transmission.
And this is a transmission. Non-aggression pact. I'm happy with that. So you don't want to form a non-aggression pact with me, which is a shame. Can't always appease everyone though. Border shells over here got a few staff. This needs to be upgraded really. Which it is. Mine operation CNC. Only a slight increase really. Defense post wouldn't be a bad idea.
System survey concluded. Horizons.
I've got a system over here. That's all been surveyed now, so you really haven't. If they're going to let you through, you can just have a look over there. And what you are going to do as well is also I need to send a message.
Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded.
Construction project.
National colonization phase commencing.
Colonising one of the moons, so our money is going to be a bit
Initial
low.
Colonization phase commencing.
Darbra's being colonised. Let's call you a different planet. So we got Hermanii, Galapagos, or Darbra. We'll go for
Research concluded.
Pancake, because there is a type of tortoise called a pancake tortoise, in case anyone here did not know. Research basic strike craft, that didn't take long. We can go for more modding for the robots if you wanted to. I think I might go for an exo barracks to get a bit more habitability for some of these planets under my control. Let's keep... There's ruby swarms there, so we've got to be wary of them.
Construction project concluded.
We just want to move you over here, we do, because it's not like we can't afford it, because we
Construction
can.
project concluded.
Got a bit of minerals at the moment. I will increase the Mipep Armada on the shell and just give it a few more ships. I do not want a normal destroyer template. I hate when it auto generates. So we're going to go for gunship. We'll go for gunship stern. This will be a Shavum. We'll auto grade it. Auto complete that ship and save. That's the Shavum class destroyer. Get rid of the Vavoosh class. We don't want that. I want another destroyer. Shabum. Artillery bow. Missile boat. Upgrade. Vavoosh. That is okay. We'll complete this and save. So we've got two variants. Now we're going to go for another destroyer. This is going to be gunship, but you're going to be an interceptor valve. And you could be a papoosh for the permanent. Right, so we've got a few different variants of destroyers, which I'm happy with. Bit of variation.
Research concluded.
More research. That is our leader pools, I'm thinking. Yes, we can build more star bases, but I might just go for tar blockers as we're actually occupying a lot of the areas where they can get to me. For example, we need to be careful with these L gates in the future. So that could be a problem. This faction founded? God, how many factions have we got? Alien Friendship Watch, Science Without Borders. Well, I'm trying to get research treaties. Treaties Home, Education Matters. Hard Working Alliance. No Purges, Life Forget Free Movement. Well, we can change that. Police and Edicts. I was already on all species. Oh, some of these edicts need to go back on. Let's go for recycling and just healthcare at the moment.
System survey concluded.
Another system over here has been surveyed. Follow-up survey. Target found, which is good. Many know there's a piracy increase probably still with some of these systems that I'm not plopping down and occupying fully. At least I know there's only certain areas they're going to come from. Let's have you build those mining stations for the time being now. You can get me a research over there. You can get me the mining stuff over there as well. Where's that follow-up? Oh, submerged cruiser, let's actually try and learn its secret so we can actually get the science, because normally I scrap, but I'm not going to do that this time. We could place
System survey
a
concluded.
gene clinic here if we wanted.
Construction project concluded.
Actually, let's get a shuttle port, 'cause that's something different, isn't it?
Research concluded.
More research that the inhibitors, yes it is, that could be useful for keeping ships into place. Gravitic comms away. Cold fusion plant, oh that's the experimental subspace navigation. We'll go for that. It's going to take a while, but that really does open up a lot of options in terms of exploration for my science ships. God, I really would like this to be sorted out and not a bit of a mess. We could go for a security agency. So there's so many tile blockers here. Xenofauna studies. I'll go for security agency in Manny, that's fine. Increased our fleet slightly, which is good.
Construction project concluded.
How is influence doing? Your enclaves incorporated. No purges, recent enlightenment. There's one enclave we can occupy anyway. Which we haven't as of yet. No, but we're not far away from one. We'll move the construction ship here. See where I can get another research agreement with someone. You should start liking us more because we're in a... ...30 years of research. They've accepted that. That should...
System survey concluded.
make some of these even happier.
Special project concluded.
Anything more we can survey over here? There isn't. The follow-up survey in that system, which is still worth doing.
Concluded.
Research exo barracks, that is good. Water dripping off exo power plant to get more habitability for the planets. Still need to go for some more of this stuff, really. Cruisers, 51 months. I'll go for that, because that's very quick and that unlocks a few new reservoirs that we can upgrade. They want to attack me. What can I offer? We're going to offer you food. I don't want to fight you. Please go away.
System survey concluded.
These are these freeholders.
Horizons expanded.
We really don't want to fight them. That's a terrible idea. That'd be the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals. Well, we are doing well, actually, in terms of the territory we've taken. We really do need to just keep expanding. Same, I can't get more influence, because I would like that at the moment. Land grant objections. Indirect theology. Oh, they don't like that, they do. Education, no purges, free movement.
Another day, another scientific breakthrough.
Think tanks expired, but we got the new tar blockers, which are good. We can go for more core systems if necessary. Oh, some of this is very, very cool. An aero fighter base. Core systems good, but I think tar blockers is what we need. That's only 100, and we might as well clear it out.
System survey concluded.
Oh, we have another pop here that is free, I do believe. That is natural fuels. Clean fuel source, so we can... That's just my cat knocking over my few of my DVDs. She's a bloody menace. Xenofauna studies. Not sure, we've got one energy we can use here. So that's a deficit on food. I'll go for clean fuel source. I think that might be the best bang for my buck. Think tank's expired. I want that actually increased again. If I can, where are think tanks? I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. But not for long. Research, got those other stuff. So we can upgrade a few more of our buildings with better reservoirs and whatnot. Row modding, we could go for more specialised robots. Which does must limit the sort of planets that I can take in the future. I don't want to take this system as well because we just want to keep pushing down here, trying to get as much land as possible. Let's take all the energy credits you've got here, or at least the vast majority. Let's get our energy credits up a little bit when we're doing all this building.
Construction project concluded.
No room for it to go back up a little bit. Our fleet, so we're rocking about a 2.5k fleet if we combined it all. You really don't like me, so I think probably at border shell. Well, hard shell, that's what isn't your nickname, Jew. You might be the place that runs a few destroyers. And another destroyer will go for the other variant. Yeah, we're really not going to be messing with these navies anytime soon. Just have to say, Galleon, look at that thing. That is a monster. Monster Galleon. Also quite a hefty fleet as well, so we're not going to be messing with this. Well, this has been plopped down. Might as well still go for more research. So I've got so much food. It's a shame more factions just don't love me. I was even offer you food, would you appreciate it? No, you don't really care for it. Can't even offer you much of that. At least minerals is doing okay for me. Shipwreck keeps a bit of a deficit. Are all of these stations got crew quarters?
Construction project concluded.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
Construction project concluded. System survey concluded.
Move up to Vilmar because we want to take that next. So Carter, you have a pop that is not doing anything. That's a bit of what do I want to build.
Construction project concluded. Initial colonization phase.
Xenofauna studies would be pretty good here actually for. Yeah, let's get that. That's actually going to improve our society research a lot. Some more tar blockers, which is good. I just want to keep getting tar blockers at the moment. Fleet command limit isn't really necessary. Let's get that. Better hybridization plant. Right, now a lot of this can be unlocked. So we're going to have to clear some of this, and that's an authoritarian monument that's going to go down there.
Construction project concluded.
Now, border shell, we are doing a Vavavush class destroyer. Special project completed. One of our follow-up surveys wasn't successful, unfortunately, but you can't win them all. We'll have to look at that. Oh god, no, we're not going to do that anomaly actually. That is monstrous. Research those two. I have a planet in a Wallace system. No, I do not. Well, I could do if I occupied some of those planets. Right, at least my fleets are building up a little bit. It's about, and it's not doing too great, but at least we've moved above one of the factions. So Carter. Exotic foods. Can we build anything here that lets me make uses of exotic foods? Probably, but I'm not going to build it yet. Let's just go traditions. Prosperity we're quite close to doing. Diplomacy we're still doing. Unlock the visitor centre. which I'm going to go for. What better world to build a visitor centre than a world where we've already starting to get unity and some energy credits. Gree demands I really need there. Get my grading as well. I'll change this to Shalonia, the system as well, just so it doesn't confuse me. Yeah, we're going to need a few more ships here, I think.
Research concluded.
More research, exotic bazaar, so we can get some trade attractiveness, and food hybridization plant. Trade stations, naval logistics, habitability would be pretty good because I'm looking at a lot of asteroids at the moment. Oh, we occupied Pancake. We nearly forgot about that. Adaptable trade.
Construction project concluded. System survey concluded.
Right, you've been occupied as well. Well, you're not going to be too happy, are you? If there's any unrest, we're just not going to be happy because this is a monstrous place to live. Exo barracks, plus 10 habitability to a planet only has 40%, so that's really pretty good. Now, do I just want to go for labs? 2.4, which is quite a lot. Exo mine, Exo operations. Yeah, it'll be quite important. What we will do is just build up a few of the things around it now. Exo generator, that's more power. Which could go here, but that's a lot to get rid of. So what we will do is just get a mine. So that's fine, that's all going to be nice and set up when it's done.
Construction project concluded.
And we still want to keep going down here. Actually, try and get this system because that might help with a little bit of influence if we get that for the enclaves. Oh, I didn't realise I actually gone above my fleet capacity. Whoopsie. Can't build a dark hole research station as of yet, but we will want to do that eventually. I can maybe build an anchorage just to rectify this. Yeah, so resources and everything is doing pretty good at the moment. Not too bad at all. Our fleets, at least a few factions are equivalent, and everyone at its superior likes us at least a little bit. Well, even if I was going to go control shift and offer you thousands of food, you just would not be interested. Same with energy credits. But if I offer you juicy minerals, you jump up. Yes, you do 5. Might do that down the line. Hamanii. I did say I wanted this to be an Alpha Telecom monument, whatever it is. That thing. Oh, there's 2, and that's not really worth it. You could... Titanic life. Okay, so there's big animals here. We can leave the giants alone. Ensure that the research does no harm.
Situation log updated.
Oh, we're going to research for it because that's a big planet which I really would like to have work. Empire sensor link has just gone away. That's okay. I've got a few science ships out in the void, not doing much now.
Research concluded.
And we want another outpost there. Got some more stuff from Thingamajiggy. More stuff from Thingamajiggy. What English? I've essentially just got a little bit of a nice little upgrade to my robots. So if I want to muck around with robots more, I can.
Construction project
Which we can do. I have to find where the robots are actually. Where are my robots? How do I check robots?
System survey concluded.
I need to look into that in a moment. I think I will. Hermanni, you're building. I'm getting so much society research off this place. It's actually beautiful. We'll go for hydroponics because you can't really move you anywhere else at the moment anyway. It's good though, you're building a starbase down there. You're not too happy. Federated, new contact.
Situation log updated.
Is that another follow-up survey? I'll have to see what we find down here, we will, because it's quite likely to be another factions or more races down there. You should be happier now, because we've just got an enclave incorporated. Shame you're not taking up more of my thing. More of my pops, actually. You're the second most. Research. Restricted commerce. No, you don't like me doing that, Ben. Could I change that? Where's my commerce?
System survey concluded.
Average business tax. Income tax. Religion's just banned. That's just not a thing. Private business restricted. This is why.
Concluded. System survey.
Oh, consumer goods cost though goes up. Oh, it's up to me what I want, really.
Construction project concluded.
It's a tricky one to go for. My minerals have gone up a little bit as well at the moment. I did say in this area I wanted to build a few more ships, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
Research concluded.
More research. That is the experimental subspace navigation. We want the black hole observatory. It's expensive, but that's a lot more physics if we just find the black holes and build that on them. I think it's worth it. That's quite expensive. I don't really want to invest in anywhere where I know pirates can just bomb rush me. At least at the moment I have quite a few places they can't. If they come down here, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Must admit.
Receiving transmission.
Receiving transmission.
Research
Wow,
concluded.
that was a lot of energy credits they just gave me for no apparent reason. We don't really need robots though, but we can just go educational reforms. Might as well do that. Research finished. Afterburners. That's good. We do not want to touch L gates. That is something we leave alone. Exo power plants, they would help out more on our planet. Can we build another starbase over here? No, we cannot. But we will move you up there so you're in position to build it.
Receiving transmission.
Titanic life study success. So Titanic life, I think more society for that. Matthew Hugh just to tune in for a minute. So can we? Oh wow, we can recruit Titanic beasts. That is cool. Look at this. Oh my god, if I even had like one or two of them, I could just like take a planet with it. That's I'm not sure how fair that is.
Concluded. Horizons expanded. Special project.
Special project completed. I'll just. Oh, wait a minute. I'll contract out the work. It's fine. Research that as well. Doesn't stifle the rest of my research. No, it does not. So I'm trying to get down there as quick as possible, but I think I'm going to get blocked off. But if I can get as many of these systems, I can maybe just get to here. I can. I can still go up there. And block me off a bit though. There's still a lot of territory I'm going to have. You're not a... oh, there's a anomaly in this system. Research anomalies in that system. That's not something we could look at the moment. So if we can get this, then get that and that. that gives me a bit more room to manoeuvre. I don't think we're going to be able to go too far into this though, which is a shame. Anyways, let's have a look at our fleets. Are gone up in size. That's rocking about a 3.2k fleet max, which is not too bad. Our fleet power is going up because we're owning a lot of minerals and a lot of resources. I'm going to end the episode here. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.